Hi, my name is Stanley Stepanic. I'm an associate professor at the University of Virginia in the Slavic department. Everyone at some point has defining and transformative moments in their life, and these kind of moments are the things that shape our personalities and drive our decisions, sometimes for the rest of our lives. And I can always think of one particular moment when I was younger that really shaped who I am today, even though it seems like a minor event. When I had just finished 6th grade, I started junior high. It was a big school then because all the school districts combined into junior high, so there were more students than I was used to in elementary school, and it was kind of more in the city, sort of, and I was out in the country in my elementary days. I love math in particular early on, and art and music and things like that. I was very good at math, and I would say that when I was going into 7th grade, I was good enough at math, and it was at the point that I was overconfident about it. In 7th grade, I had a math teacher named Mr. Duffy. I'm not even sure if he's still alive. I assume he isn't, because he was probably about 60 or 70 whenever I had him. And one particular Friday, we had a quiz coming up. I barely studied for it because I thought I didn't need to do that. So good. I need to study for anything. So came into the quiz, was going fine until I got the last 4 questions, which happened to be 4 that I had not studied at all, so I had no idea what to do. The student behind me, who was a friend of mine at the time, was also good at math, so I was like, I was out of time. Mr. Duffy asked us to turn in the quizzes, so he passed his up, but I took it and quickly copied all 4 of those answers onto mine and then handed it up. As soon as I did that, I was like, I suck! I thought to myself, that was not a good idea. I felt really bad about it. Went home, my parents could tell something was off. I was really down on myself about it, so I told them what I did, and I said, I feel terrible, but I cheated on a quiz. And so they said, well, what do you think you should do? And I said, well, I don't know. I mean, I think I should tell them. I should tell them something about this. And they said, well, we think it's probably good to be honest in a situation like this. So Monday, come what may, why don't you just tell them what you did, and then you just accept the consequences. As much as I didn't want to, as much as probably any person wouldn't want to, I decided that's what I was going to do. Monday, I got the quizzes back. Of course, I had a perfect score, meaning that the first 16 that I did myself were all correct. The last 4 were not, however. After class, I waited, and Mr. Duffy was getting stuff together, and I was still sitting there, and he was like, Stanley, what are you doing? And I said, okay, I need to talk to you about something. He said, okay. And I showed him the quiz, and I said, I don't deserve this A, Mr. Duffy. And he said, what? What do you mean? He asked me to explain what I meant, and he looked at me, and so I said, well, I cheated, and I explained what I did, just like I explained to you right now. I said I filled in the last 4 answers on that quiz there because I didn't study and thought I was better than I actually was. Whatever you think is necessary here, I guess that's what I have to accept. And he gave me back the test and just looked at me, and he said, you just keep that A. And I was kind of stunned for a second. I was like, what? And he said, you keep that A. You deserve that A. And I said, I don't understand what you mean. He said, I respect an honest man. Just don't do that again. And he just walked away like it was any other day. And that moment always stuck with me. At that moment is one of the moments in my life where I really understood the power of honesty. And that's something I've always strived for in my life, is to be as honest as possible, sometimes to my own detriment, which people sometimes are surprised at. But I feel like it's better for self-development if one is honest. And that was one moment that really shaped that idea in me and has really stuck with me to today with the story that I'm telling you right now.